Greetings, dear viewers. We're happy to welcome you on Alatra TV Middle East. And today we will talk about education from the perspective of students. How we all know, education is the basis on which every person builds their life in different spheres. And as one person said, when we provide a good quality education, we give wings to fly. So today we would be happy to hear our young people what they think about education. And please, dear viewers, share your comments and suggestions in live chat box and share your opinion about the creative society in which every person lives happily. So share this video with hashtags Creative Society and Alatra Unites. So my name is Anya and my co-host today is Valerie. Hello, Valerie.
Yeah, hello. Nice to see everyone. And also, I would like to say for those who watch us for the first time, I'd like to say that Alatra International Public Mood has been launched a unique project, which is called Creative Society. People from more than 180 countries of the world conducting social surveys to find out how people envision the society where everyone would live happy and whether they want to live in a creative society. Many inspiring videos you can find on our website. And today, we would like to introduce our young generation, our dear guests from India, and our dear students from different schools in India, our wonderful speakers of Global Ambassador Program organized by Global Talk Education India. Yeah, and I would like to introduce them. So, hello everyone. Yeah, and today we would like to start with the first questionnaire. So we start with the short questions, and I would like to ask you to answer only like one word. The first question is like, what is happiness for you? And you can say only one word, like your association about this word, about happiness. Probably we can start from Pearl Dogra, please.
Satisfaction, ma'am.
Simran,
Happiness for me is satisfaction.
Yes, Bhaijat, please. Your association.
Nature, ma'am. Nature. Nature.
Nature.
Thank you.
Sartak, please.
Sartak, probably you need to turn on the microphone. No?
Sartak, we cannot hear you. I think we have some technical moment. Simran, could you please share what is happiness for you?
Yeah, it's like enjoying satisfaction.
Thank you. And Kruta?
Music. That's what happiness is for me. Music.
Very nice. Sartak, could you please try your answer?
Maybe you can try to turn off your headphones. Maybe it would be better. I don't know.
Audible?
Yes.
Hello, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, now we can hear you.
So what is happiness for you?
Okay. So for me, happiness is kindness, humanity.
Thank you so much.
Nice. And another question, what is creativity for you? So let's try in the same sequence. Pearl, could you share yours?
Ma'am, coming up with new ideas, scientific ideas, and promoting science.
One word. What is the first one coming? Sartak, could you
Creative
please?
ideas, innovative ideas that can help the
Ma'am,
environment.
creativity. Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Creativity is the act of turning new and imaginative ideas into reality.
Nice. Thank you. Bhaijat, could you please share?
Creativity for me is something that comes into the mind, which is we can present it whether there is hate for us in the society or not, with full satisfaction and love for the benefit of others and ourselves also.
Nice. Thank you. Simran, could you share what creativity for you in one word?
Yeah, creativity is just like sharing your views with the new and fascinating ideas.
Thank you. And Krutar?
Some creativity for me is, I would say, working for my passion. What drives me?
Thank you.
Yeah, and also we have one more question. What is society? What is society for you? Try to answer really one word because it's really important. It's like kind of like quiz. What is society for you?
For me, it is coexistence.
Then Sartak, please. I think we heard something happiness. Bhaijat, please.
Unity.
Unity. Very beautiful. Simran?
Yeah, society is just like a bond between people. That's about society.
Yes. And Krutar?
A reason to live.
Nice. And the next question, what is for you first association which is coming when we're talking about human with a capital H? Sartak, could you please say?
Repeat your question, you were not audible.
What is for you first association when we say human with a capital H?
Ma'am, can be clear between that human capital H? What was after human? You said.
Human with a capital H. Yes, human with a capital H. So real human.
Real human.
First association.
Human being, a selfish being, the most selfish of all the people, all the organisms on the earth. That's what I think, the first thought that I have in my mind, exploiting everything.
Thank you. Yes, Bhaijat, please.
And human being is someone who is striving for his life, for his life, for coexisting with the changing environment, as per Charles Darwin.
Thank you. Sartak, please.
For me, and human is a creative guy on the earth who have the creative ideas, innovative ideas, and skills.
Yes, thank you. And Simran?
Yes, ma'am. Human beings are like they could even change this whole world in the positive way also and in the negative way also. So they are two phases of the human being in our society.
So what is the first association when we are talking about human? First, which is coming to you?
It could. Humans are those who could change this whole world. That are the humans.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
And Krutar?
Oh, sorry.
I feel First association would be passionate and hungry to achieve what he
Thank
wants
you.
and do whatever it takes.
Can I add
Thank
something?
you.
Can I add something?
We are just making it as a short quiz. We have one more question, so then we can add more in your individual questions as well, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, and also one more question for the quiz is like, what's the main value in life? The main value.
Being a helping hand.
Thank you. Satar? We cannot hear. Bhajot, could you say?
Yes, Tartak, it was better without headphones, actually. We could hear you without headphones.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. So what is
Yeah.
the main value for you in life?
For me, the value is something like humanity, kindness. That's the value.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bhajot, yours association?
Ma'am, I really can't describe the exact value of human life, but as we live through compassion, altruism, that's what we live for. And that what
Thank
values,
you.
that what's values our life. What's values.
Simran, yours?
Now, values are like the way we live the life. They tell us the way we can live the life that are called values. That is the importance of our values.
Thank you. And Krutarth, yours association?
I would say contribute in making the world a better place.
Yeah, thank you all. It's really wonderful answers. And as we see for everyone, when we're taking these answers, so when we talk about happiness, it's something what is very natural for everyone, which is giving satisfaction, which is related to kindness and joy, and also music, which is the way of expression. Very nice. And if to say about creative society and human, so it's all coming to the unity, to the helping each other, supporting each other. So very beautiful answers. Thank you to all. And also we would like to ask our viewers to answer for our question in the description. So the question is, what association is coming to you about education in the creative society? So in the end of our broadcast, we could see which associations are coming for everyone. And now I would like to ask the first question for Krutart Kotnis. And could you please introduce yourself and also answer such a question? What can be improved in school education in order to make an education process interesting and productive for students?
Okay, am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. Greetings and wishes, everybody. I am Krutarth Kotnis, and I'm from Trinity International, Pune, Maharashtra. So, while talking about what can be done to improve the education system, first of all, I want to start off that we need to realize what exactly the system is. Now, I would say it has been the same system for the past 80 years, and we really haven't bothered to progress with time. Now, let me put it in this way. It's a quote. So, the 20th century learners are being taught by 19th century adults, and they're being taught the 18th century curriculum using the 17th century calendar. And I guess that is the first thing that needs to be improved is the curriculum. Why are we still using the old methods which were set 50 to 80 years ago? Why not try come up with something new? That is one thing which should be improved. And next, I want to say the education system is really materialistic. Now, when I say materialistic, I mean to say that it's oriented too much on marks. Marks is BAE before everything. And that's where I feel the aptitude and the real potential of a student is being ignored. And where does that come from? It comes from the general life skills, which again are not a part of our education system. Why should only the commerce students learn about setting up bank accounts, about mortgages, about taxes? Well, we science students are going to need it too. So I feel we need to introduce such programs where we are also prioritizing the general life skills of a child. And I feel this should be done by encouraging the students to work in collaboration instead of just putting them against each other for the sake of marks. Because when we go and we work in a workplace, we have to work with a team, teamwork, leadership. This is where we're going to learn. And why does the system expect us to use the internet to learn so? Why can this not be a part of the education system? Moving on to making it interesting and productive, I feel students have a wide range of careers to choose from. But what is trending? Engineering, doctor, CA, that's all. There are a billion more. And I feel this is where programs like the Career Conclave, career guidance, career counseling should be brought in. Such programs should be standardized in schools ever since the child is in 8th grade. This is not something which we can do in 11th or 12th grade because it's just too late. It's just too late. And when I say we need such programs, I say we need such programs for the parents too. 8th standard child may not be that mature, but the parents are. I believe so. The parents are. And I feel even the parents, they don't realize what range of careers the children can go into. Just because the society has been conditioned in this way, the education system has been conditioned in this way, they don't really have to go for what the trend is. So I feel such programs should be really introduced in the Indian education system. My last point would be introduction of peer learning programs. Now, peer learning program is when a student is learning from his peer. Wow, for some teachers, that may be a disaster because they know that there's no learning happening over there. Well, but I would say if it is done in a very disciplined way, a very, very disciplined way, this can be one of the best steps that can be taken to improve the education society. I would say, I'm not saying that we have to be totally dependent on peer learning. It is something which we have to inject bit by bit into the education system. That's all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Krutar. Okay, and now I would like to ask the next question to Pearl Dogra. I would like to ask you, what is true friendship and conscience and honor for you? And also, of course, you can introduce yourself.
Yeah, I am Pearl Dogra from Delhi Public School, Udhampur, Jammu and Kashmir. And what I believe about the true friendship, when I look around me, there are many people whom I can address as my friends. But with my perception of a true friend or true friendship, I don't know that whether I have found one. So a true friendship, according to me, is where there is no material benefits, there is no attraction towards a person's body, towards its good looks, or towards the mind, towards the intelligence or the knowledge. It's just a character based attraction. When two people are attracted towards their character, then that is the true friendship. And because it takes a long time to recognize a person's character, it takes a long time to build a true friendship. And I think that some things that are very important in building a true friendship are acceptance. Accept however your friend is like. You can give him a chance of improvement also, but accept it. Realize what mistakes have you done, what mistakes have you made in your relationships. Trust your friend, support your friend, and never try to dominate your friend. The friends of utility, the friends of pleasure who are there with you to enjoy, like to go to a movie or to go to a trip, these kinds of friends are, sometimes they try to dominate the other one. But we have to understand that true friendship is about freedom. It is not about snatching the freedom. And also, I would like to mention another aspect of true friendship, which is a bit more to the ethical side. Like, let's say, if you have a friend, if you have a classmate, and he's a very good friend of yours, but one day your classmate decides to do something unethical or something very wrong. Maybe he decides to cheat or steal the question paper before the exam. So are you going to help him if he asks you to help him? Maybe not, maybe yes. You are sure from inside, your conscience is saying you that you should not do it. It is unethical. It can instill bad habits in your friends. Maybe when he will grow up, he will do corruption, he will do more cheating, but still, because he's your good friend, you don't want to hurt him, so you help him. But after a few days, when you realize that your friend is in grave danger because he has been caught, he has been given severe punishment about that, so now you regret about it. So what I feel is that in true friendship, the moral of the story is that in true friendship, first you should listen to your conscience. You should listen to your inner voice. You should put your ethics, your morals, and your values ahead of everything in any kind of relationship, not just the friendship. And now moving on to the conscience, which is the second part, it is nothing but the inner voice or the inner guide that guides you at every interval of time. It guides you when you are in dilemma or when you are at crossroads, you don't know what to do, you are in a perplexing situation. So at that time, your conscience helps you to see that what is the right thing, what is the wrong thing. It helps you to take, an ethical decision, a decision based on the moral values. It is very famously said by Gandhiji that there is a higher court than the courts of all justice. And this is the court of conscience. And conscience is actually a court which supersedes all the courts. That means conscience is actually giving you a chance of self judgment. Judge yourself. And a little bit of thought experiment that I did when I read this question was, if everybody in this world, if everybody in this globe will would be to follow their conscience, would be to listen to their inner voice, then I think that there would be no crimes, there would be no malpractices against women, against children, there would be no terrorism, there would be a happy society, a peaceful society, there would be harmony everywhere. So that's just little baby steps that we can take at our level to make a society a happy place. Thank you. And yeah, honor also, I forgot about that. So what to me honor is actually integrating your conscience with the societal laws. Now, that is not the genuine definition we used to see. So it is actually a status of a person worthiness. Now, this definition of honor actually changes from person to person. For example, if I were to ask you 100 years back, what would be an honor for a typical Indian family? Maybe it would have been an honor not to send their girl child to the school. But today, 100 years later, it is an honor for them to give highest possible quality education to their girl child. So now the question is that for me, what is an honor? So it is just uplifting my society, promoting science in a way, contributing to science, protecting my environment, being respectful for my teachers, to my parents, to my elders, everything that has served me, being a vigilant consumer, being a vigilant citizen. This is an honor for me. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It was a really wonderful answer. And when you started saying about friendship between people, when we treat each other as equal, about a real respect to each other, right? And about conscience, which is leading us in the right decisions. I just remembered the 8 foundations of the creative society, which are the pillars for building the society where every person will be happy and will live prosperously in all spheres of life. So, just for our viewers, I would like to say that these foundations were made as a result of thousands of interviews and social polls from all over the world. And to learn more about these foundations, you can find an article on the ALLATRA Unites website. And I just would like to read these 8 foundations. So these foundations are human life, human freedom, human safety, transparency and openness of information for all, the creative ideology, development of personality, justice and equality, self-governing society. So thank you once more, Pearl, for your wonderful answer. It just reminded me all these foundations and the idea of creative society. And I would like to ask the next question to Sartaka Kumar Kaikwat from Lotus Padar Learn School from Maharashtra. Sartak, could you please tell how do you see a student and a teacher in education in creative society? And what should be the relationships between student and between teacher?
Okay, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'm Sarthak Kumar Gad from Lotus Podar Learn School, Umarga, Maharashtra. So now I'll come to answer of this question. Students in the creative society. Now, what is the students in the creative society? Students in the creative society should have the courage to try new things and risk failure. Now, what is meant by courage? Now, courage they should not fear that to try the new thing and risk failure. Now, they should use intuition as well as logic to make the decisions and produce ideas. They can make connections between the old ideas to produce the new insights. Means they can use the old ideas to produce the new innovation, new skills in the creative society. Now coming on to the teachers. Now teachers in the creative society, how it would be. Now teachers in the creative society should respect the unnatural and extraordinary answers of the students. Now, as we all know that many of the students have many skills, new innovation, unique skills, unique innovation, unique creativeness. So teachers should respect them. Teachers should give honor to their skills, to their innovations in the creative society for the development of the creative society. Teachers should give children opportunities for the self-expression. Now, for this sentence, I'll give an example of mine only. So, my teachers give me an opportunity for the global ambassador program to talk in the global ambassador program. This is a very important opportunity for me. So I get something new learning from the student ambassador program. I'll transfer this learning to my parents. My parents will transfer this to their friends, to all society. So this the sentence that teachers should give all the children opportunities for the self-expression. Again, one important and the last for teachers. Teachers should provide the students with the effective and right and correct guidance. So that's all, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sartak. It's really nice answer and really nice to hear some words from the young generations. Like really make me happy. Thank you very much. Now I would like to ask the next question. The next question to Singh from 11th Doon International School, Jammu. So, Singh, can you tell me, please, what do you think? You just introduce yourself, and what do you think? What is more productive, competition or cooperation?
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. I'm Bhavajot Singh from class 11th, Doon International School, Jammu. And thank you for the wonderful question. And it's really apt for the present scenario in which everyone is running after competition only. I think that in this era of throat cut competition, in which everybody is trying its best efforts to prove the Charles Darwin theory, survival of the fittest, in such a way that even Darwin himself wouldn't have done so much to prove it. I have I have observed people making merry out of failures of others, which can prove low self-esteem, less generosity, disintegrity, while murdering the very purpose of education. In my opinion, competitiveness in the aspects of education and employment can bring out better results at an individual level. But cooperation can uplift students or teams as a whole, imbibing the philosophy of compassion, love, kindness by giving them a free atmosphere, free from the handcuffs of jealousy, frustration, hypocrisy. Cooperation elevates the purpose of education through maximum learning and amalgamation of diverse thoughts in a pragmatic and innovative brainstorming. And this really proves the words of Alexander Graham Bell that great discoveries and improvements invariably involve the cooperation of many minds. Cooperation provides us all with a platform so that we can discover the potential that lies within us in an environment where help is given to those who need and seek for it. And I strongly believe that even success and competition requires cooperation between teachers, students, parents, and employees in profession. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you for your answer. Really wonderful that cooperation can give much better results when we really help each other. Thank you for your answer.
Yes, ma'am.
And the next question I would like to ask to Simran Verma,
Yes, ma'am.
11th class student from Doon Public School from Uttar Pradesh. So Simran, could you please tell us how can we benefit from using modern technologies in education, and especially when you are thinking about education in creative society?
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. I am Simran Verma from Doon Public School, Hathras. So now I come back to the answer now. So the technology has a power to provide a great opportunity to the whole world. Due to the technology, everything is changed. Change in the way of education, change in the way of learning, change in the way of thinking. Everything is changed. So in the field of education, the change was very beneficial. Beneficial in such a way that it has given the consistency support as we are supportive, as the technology is also supportive in this COVID-19. So the main benefit is is like that it's good to the environment. Can you imagine the amount of pages which we could save from the digital learning? That is the best part. Here we could save the whole environment. It's good to the environment, the digital learning. And the best part is the technology helps the learner to collaborate more. The collaboration is more effective due to the technology. And the learner could even check their progress. They could learn more better. And the last thing is that the technology has given us first a fair path to the education. And here it has pushed up too much to we can easily go growing day by day, and it's just a blessing for us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your answer. And really, technologies can help us, and it's very important how do we use these technologies. Thank you.
Yeah, and now I would like to ask the question to everyone actually. So you can answer one by one. The question it is, what is creative society for you? Yeah, what is like a happy and peaceful society for you? So probably we can start from From who? Maybe Sartak? Would you like to start? What is creative society? The society, happy society and peaceful society for you? How do you live in the society?
Okay, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. So for me, the creative society is the way through which a people or the citizens can develop themselves, can create many ideas. They can connect the old ideas to make the new insights. That is the creative society for me. A creative society is a prosperous society. A creative society is the prosperous society. In some ways, we all seek to define creativity and prosperity as it means something different from each. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's wonderful answer. Thank you. So maybe who would like to answer the next?
Me, can I?
Yes, please, Ayajat.
Ma'am, a society becomes an happy or a creative society when first at a basic level it's driven by various philosophies and its practical implementation of philosophies of altruism, compassion, kindness towards each other, for a free atmosphere where not only adults but children, youngsters, adolescents, old people can share their ideas in, through innovative ways, for driving out the innovation from as a whole, as a whole for as a whole, for finding true happiness, true happiness out of the realization of true suffering, not only the physical but mental also. That's what creates a happy society. That's what starts the creation of a happy society. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Who
you.
wants to answer this question also? How about Pearl Dogra?
So for me, a creative society, I would say, is a society where everybody is conscious of themselves. They know that what is right for themselves, they know that what is wrong. You know, there's a tendency of self-judgment or self-rule. And that was a thing which many leaders of India also focused upon, like self-rule. See, what will happen if everybody is conscious of themselves, what they have to do? They will know their interests, they will know their field of specialization, they will do hard work in that particular field only, and this will automatically generate ideas. When we don't care about, you know, pushing someone down, being, you know, very competitive, being very smart, clever, climbing up the stairs faster than anyone. So when we'll not do such kind of things, automatically our brain will align in such a manner that will focus more on the creative things, more on productive and constructive things. So this will create a happy society where everybody would be following their interest and doing something to contribute to it. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your answer. And the next one, Krutar, please, could you say what is creative society for you?
Yes, ma'am. I would say a creative society for me is the one which understands what creativity is. It understands the the difference between just a creation and creativity. And that can be only done by working on the productive skills of life, on different skills like, say, public speaking, be it music. I think these are what will make a creative society. And well, I'm sure it's going to make everyone happy too. So it's a win-win situation for everyone. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, and Simran?
Yes. So for me, creative society is such like when people start taking the initiative for the creativity to show their creativity, then it become a creative society when everybody is ready to take up the initiative for those skills, for those talent, which are very creative. So that's for creative society. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for your answer. And I have one more question for all. Simran, I think we can start with you. So, yeah, our question is will be what should we start? What are the simple actions which we can start doing so to make our society better and to move towards creative society?
First of all, we should remove the social issues and which will easily help us to get the creative society. If we remove the social issues, we could easily get to the success together. So that is the best part if we go for the creative society.
Thank you. Who would like to answer next?
I would.
Yes, please.
Okay, so I feel we need to start working on the traditions, the way we have been conditioned since forever. Because the thing is, I feel tradition may tradition, it may not be the answer to the way we wish to live and we want to live. And I guess when we work on that, that is when we will actually start this journey towards making a creative society. Thank you.
Thank you. And the next one,
Ma'am,
please.
can I?
Satak.
Yeah. For me, volunteering is the great way to interact with our local community, which further makes a huge difference in our society. So, volunteering is the way for me. Thank you.
Thank you for beautiful answer. Bhajat, could you
Yeah,
say?
Mom, for me, at uh, starting people meeting in different cultural context and start to realize what different problems are originating in their particular context and what they can do to solve it. That's what starts uh, the f- the feeling of togetherness in a society, which ultimately leads to also happy society.
Thank you. And Pearl, could you say? How do you think? What should we start with?
Yeah, so I have right now 2 points in my mind. The first one is being, making a scientific society. A creative society is a society where everybody thinks scientifically, leaving all the superstitions, all the pre-existing beliefs, all the old beliefs, aside. So a society where everybody is logical, analytical, reasonable. Everybody is looking at things with their reasoning eyes, where the curious eyes, where there is, scientific questioning about the things. That is a creative society. It's not just about studying the science, or only science student can do that. Everybody should have a logical thinking. Science is just to know, and to have a logical thinking can ultimately lead to a creative society. And the second point that I have in my head is development of all. It is not like that we should be alone concerned about our development. Everybody should be uplifted at the same time, and then only the overall development of a society is possible. Thank you.
Thank you
Yes.
so much. And now I think we should see what is the opinion of our audience also.
Yeah, so we can ask our technical support to show our viewers answers. We asked the question at the beginning of a live broadcast. The question was, how do they see what's they associate with education in creative society? So, can we see the answers right now?
Yes, we can see the answers, and it's really interesting. Like the freedom, practical learning, effectiveness, and one more answer there. I think you need to help me because that is Katyayani. I don't know what is that meaning. I think it's not in English. Maybe someone can help with the meaning of that. also knowledge.
Who knows this word? Katayani.
Yeah, ma'am, it's Katyani. It's
Oh,
Katyani.
thank you. So what's the meaning?
Katyani.
Yeah, what's the meaning in English? What does it mean?
Ma'am, it's Katyayani. Katyayani is an Indian goddess.
Oh. So Indian goddess who is related to the education, right?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. And I want to say thank you so much for this wonderful conversation. And thank you very much, our dear guests and our dear viewers. And also, I would like to say that let's start from the simple action to make our world better and our world and our society to make a great place where everyone wants to live and where everyone would be happy. Thank you very much for this conversation.
And for our viewers, dear viewers, if you want to know more about the Creative Society project, please visit the website allatraunite.com where you can fill in the short form Join Us. And right now you can see on your screen, you can fill in the form, choose language which is comfortable for you, and we will be happy to contact everyone and hear your vision of the Creative Society. And also share our broadcast with two hashtags, Creative Society and Allatra Unites. And share your comments, your vision of Creative Society. Ask your friends and relatives how do they see Creative Society. Because the faster we will know opinion of every person and we see the one goal which unites all of us, the faster we can build this society of really happy people. Thank you all for being with us today. Thank you so much for this wonderful conversation, for your great ideas about the society, about values, and thank you a lot.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you for
Thank you,
being
ma'am.
with us. See you next time.